Aquamarine League for FA tournament, round 3. We are on Io! We're just talking about how we're sick of Mars, so this is great. I am Drat, and joining me for this cast is Lahi and many copies.
Hello.
Hello.
Would you like this map? Well, what would you find as?
Well, I like the lower left corner this time.
Lower left?
For a scientist.
Not a single oxygen.
Yes, oxygen is important, so I would be looking on the top right corner.
Right.
There's,
Yeah, there's carbon
right,
too.
just found it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is everything you want, and maybe a bit low on aluminum for some people. If you really love space elevators, you might want more aluminum, but I hate space elevators, so Ryek's found is like my perfect found.
Well,
We got our elites because scientists are boring. Let's see. Nobody else wants to found. We do have both claims and boosts on the market, which is why people aren't founding. Because the later you found, the sooner you get access to the black market.
Ooh.
If you found last, you'll be the first to buy a claim.
That's Scar, an elite with double basalt platform.
Yeah, I like this one a lot.
A scientific HQ has been upgraded.
You don't need more than that. And DT gets the funding bonus, which is the benefit of funding third. Cat doesn't get funding bonus, but she gets 15 seconds on her black market cooldown compared to 25, like 10 seconds less than DT, so she will get this claim.
But I think, yeah, she gets an extra claim.
Next
So-
HQ.
She
Well,
starts
on
with...
HQ2, she will get an extra claim. DT will get it on HQ3, Scar on HQ4, and Ryek on HQ5.
Interestingly here is she's also ninjing Ryek out of some of his basalt tiles.
Yeah, scientific ones like 6 tiles, and now he's stuck with 5. I guess can use
It's fine, it's uranium.
1 uranium, unless Katrina connects them, which is a possibility.
That Scar is taking all that nice little area
I'm
there.
more worried about the cat's carbon situation. What is this?
Oh.
It's like an achievement, completely block in your opponent. Yeah.
Well, when she took it, there was another one down to her lower left, and so she was probably hoping to get the 2 quarries there. And then that Scar was like, well, I'll take that one, and then I'll take the 2 ice tiles, and I'll completely surround you. Enjoy.
Why did Ryek found here and take carbon all the way over there? So I think he doesn't remember that these tiles will diminish. Like, these will be a low soon enough, and then you're just paying a lot of extra shipping. We'll see what happens. These first HQ3, that's the benefit of founding first. You get to put your stuff down first. And wow, look at power!
And
Ooh.
solar flare. Who is making solar
Cat doing
panel?
double
Nobody.
nuclear, Ryek doing single nuclear. No, double nuclear.
Double nuclear.
T single.
But that's a risky EMP spot. I don't know if Cat would throw down that EMP, considering it's going to hit her base as well.
The black market is open for business.
Yeah, it's a bit risky. It's one good thing I can say about it is if you place adrenaline boost there, you will boost all your steel stuff too. But
The question is, does he place the adrenaline boost on the steel mill to avoid boosting Cat, or does he boost everything, including Cat?
that is a reasonable thing. DT also has a nice adrenaline boost situation here. Let's see, everyone managed to get into power. Nobody went into solar panels, which is what I was eyeing because there was a solar flare, but I guess it makes sense because it's now nighttime, so...
And nukes are just that strong. You've drilled that into me time and time again. Nukes are strong.
Yes, they are nerfed since I drilled that into you, but they are still strong, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
They used to actually get cost less and give quite a lot more power. They used to give 1.5 and cost 6 steel. Then they gave 1.2 and cost 80 steel. Quite a nerf, but still strong.
Yes.
The black market is on.
Especially when you've got some scientists out here who can just get rid of the input resources. So, not that they're very expensive at the moment, but still.
We are seeing the flash dome out of the elite player. It's going to make 100 per second. What do you think about this one?
I'm not a fan. Well, I don't know. Right now, I'm concerned about the power price. Like, power is still a nice income. She's actually making power money. Now she's gonna spend one of those power to make tiny amount.
Well, the it's coming down. As soon as it comes online, the power price is still falling.
I guess it's
I guess
good
it actually
enough,
made a
yeah.
lot more money than I thought it would. After
Yeah.
she upgraded to HP.
And then if she throws down a goon squad and boosts that with a...
Oh,
Oh,
that scar is
yeah.
also elite. That just occurred to me. Okay, I like it. I like the pressure.
Mhm.
I didn't parse the fact that that scar is in this game.
What I'm not liking here is just a single boosted power reactor. That feels like a waste of a boost.
Yeah, that scar's not doing great.
Mhm.
Ryak is the first to HQ4.
DT is the first into patent lab, and he wants think machines.
Mhm. Going
I
for
guess elevators are quite good here, but
launch.
he... Oh, he actually went double aluminum. I was about to say he has aluminum issues, but okay. His plan is very clear after this double aluminum claim.
And
Fresh. He
and
wants
this
space.
this optimization center should go for quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
The elites
Oh,
want
more-
this. Everyone wants this. This is not quite
Easily 56.
series, but this is...
There you go.
Oh yeah, 56. I could easily see this.
Sold.
So the reason it's worth 56 is DT had no depth at all. So going into B is not that bad. It's worse if you start with a 40k depth.
Mhm.
Also,
And
one
since-
thing I like, you can boost this right now.
Yeah,
The
and,
better for 6
The
seconds.
patent lab is constructed.
and especially because power is, dead. He's already made the power money he's going to make at this juncture. There might be another power opportunity, and he is optimizing his steel, and it's expensive, and he still needs to do 2 upgrades. There's a lot of steel still needing to be spent, so that's good.
Yes, one weakness with DT's little corner here is he is super far away from carbon, or he would probably be in chems right now and optimizing it. He might be going to remote claims on when he gets more claims.
What I'm seeing right now is that in the center between the scientific Ryak and the elite Katrina, they're chasing what's profitable. Ryak is making some food, although this is only double, which is not efficient. And Kat is making this triple chem, which is also nice and feeds into her own patent and optimization.
The black market
And
is online.
Ryak and Cat both moved out of their what's it called, nuclear plants.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, DT did too. What?
And power is climbing back up.
Yeah.
That scar is also in a pair of chem refineries.
To improve.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Ooh, Ryak got hit.
Alright, Cat managed to... Oh no, god. Cat managed to get virtual reality and instantly puts an adrenaline boost down, and she has the only PD in this game, so she's now making a filthy amount of money.
Yep. And she's going into superconductor so she can get back into nuke reactors. Although Death Tacticus is going to beat her to it with that scientific patent advantage and pick up some free chems because Cat will just license it from him.
Yes, but Cat's advantage from this boost play is really game-winning, I think.
Yeah.
it seems
Her one tile is earning more than that Scar's entire base. And maybe the D-space too. Well, certainly after the CMP. This is...
But he has some of his tiles still going because he's put a few goon squads there, so it's not as bad as it could have been. And I think he also has thinking machines, so his
Elite HQ has been upgraded.
fuel came online quickly.
Yeah, he does have thinking machines. It touched on his nuclear plants. Ryak is the one who gets power money right now. Boosting his own nuclear plants. But
Cat.
yeah, I don't know, Cat is so much money right now. This is insane.
Yeah.
The entire boost finished without even breaking the goon.
We're again seeing HQ3 versus 5 between DT and
Well,
Katrina.
if she has
This
another
time-
boost, she might throw that right back down there.
This time it looks like Katrina is in much better position than the last game.
Yeah. I'm not sure how DT got stuck on HQ.
3? I think...
Actually, glass is insanely expensive.
Well, if he picks up transparent aluminum, he might be able to, but he's scrapped his patent lab.
Oh.
That's a
Oh
mistake.
yeah, they should have done that for sure. That's a big mistake.
Yeah, transparent aluminum would have been, especially because he had so many,
Yeah.
The engineers have advanced our production.
Yeah. So I guess he went to the double aluminum way too early. Like he thought he would be making elevators by now.
Available for auction.
He has 1,000 aluminum, still not HQ4.
Well, if he picked up transparent aluminum with his patent lab, it would have been fine because all that aluminum could have just upgraded him.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Meanwhile, with that Scar, he seems to be online. I'm not sure where he made his money. I'm not looking over here that much. How does he have 141k, actually?
Well, he's also an
he
H.
has it.
He's also an HQ behind,
Oh,
so
right, he's an HQ behind, that's why.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
DT is a little understandable because he won that optimization center early, so he would have shoveled some of his money into optimizations.
Yeah. I think one problem with him is like he couldn't put it into camps. Which means like he cannot sub-support the continued.
An elite HQ has been upgraded.
Actually, he did upgrade camps twice. He just cannot make any camps. Yeah, his plans haven't really been working out this game. Meanwhile, Cat has perfected chems and is just about to perfect glass, and this perfect glass is
The
going to
black
make
market is online.
Oh
a
no.
lot of money.
Well, if it wasn't frozen.
Yeah. In 8 seconds, the main one would be there. He's spending a lot on black market. Why isn't he upgrading?
Begin research.
Oh, he is now going for transparent aluminum. So we'll wait 45 seconds and upgrade, and we'll see if he can stage a comeback. It would be very difficult. Cat is 200k. She can.
Well, and both elites are at the exact same time down for thinking machines, so he's going to get an influx of chems, of 80 chems, which is not going to be
Wow.
anything to laugh at.
So if they weren't elites, how would this tie be resolved? That's crazy. He just got 80 chems. Just thank you.
Yep.
And there's yay. There's the upgrade.
Yeah, there we go.
And possibly the elevator. Alright, he needs 100 electronics. I cannot afford it.
The black market is open.
He's going
Yeah, I
for
guess-
carbon.
Optimization
He
routine
is going for
successful.
carbon. I guess one thing about DT is he just prepared too much on HU3. He got all these patents, all this aluminum, but he didn't actually have enough to level up first.
I also would have
He
picked.
didn't prepare. Was great.
I also, if I was DT, would have picked up liquid batteries, considering how much oxygen you can just go for in this game.
Well, as a...
And it is the launch. So if he was going to go for space elevators at all.
So he did scrap his patent lab, but I think it was a bit early if he's going for the elevator play because he will want liquid batteries as well.
The engineers have
And
advanced.
Cat is going to be the one to get liquid batteries. Rack gets hit again. Rack's in a fight with Cat now.
So if the elite players, if Katrina and that Scar weren't elites, then Cat would have gotten the patent, because it goes by player index.
Market is online.
Which is interesting. But because they're elite, we don't need to worry about any unfairness.
Yep. Cat is getting her stuff blown up, then rebuilding, because she is making ridiculous amounts off of glass.
Continue to improve.
Yeah, this is insane.
first elevator being constructed from DT, it's going to bring in 39k per launch.
Yep. Cat getting her third perfect optimization. That Scar is currently progressing towards his first. He's using oxygen.
I mean, yeah, DT is going to need the elevator to try to overtake Cat, because Cat is going to get a subsidiary in Ryak. So...
And Ryak is buying everyone else's stock, which Cat will be happy to see that.
I guess she's just buying it when it's cheap. She realizes she's... Oh no, Ryak is going into everyone's stock. That is the panic...
The space elevator is complete.
That is the panic buy.
Yes, very good for Cat.
Which really only helps the person in the lead.
So, why hasn't there been a single nuke this game?
Scientists... Also, that the fact that, two players started off going into basalt platforms. So you can't...
Also, elites have the access to land drilling if they want at any time.
The space elevator is finished and ready
I guess
to go.
that's reasonable.
Yeah. So there were just too many tools to get around it.
Yeah. DT is now online with the double elevator and actually has a fair amount of money here.
And that gave him a fair also boost to his stock price. So
Interesting that one of his elevators are not adjacent to the HQ, but protected by his thinking machines.
well, there was an existing goon there, so I think he said existing goon, considering goons are 50k.
Yeah, but it's going to be popped by this one underground nuke, and it's going to be exposed, and dynamite is going to hurt a lot.
Yeah, because you can underground nuke that spot. Yeah, use the underground nuke to pop the goon.
Elevator going up. The pleasure dome is complete.
Cat is really happy that Ryak is boosting his basalt, because Cat is actually making more from it. Her platform's being boosted with his high silicon.
Oh, 417 from the platforms.
Yeah.
And he's been doing this. This is like the third or fourth, I think.
Yeah, you earlier on when wasn't making as much, it wasn't as big a thing, but
The black market
you know,
No, not earning that much money.
Ryak, if you just went into
Just here.
well, steel is good, but basalt platforms themselves make more than steel. Just make basalt platforms and sell the resources.
It's a bit of inflated because the Cat has 1,400 iron, so...
Well, you could do like a pair of basalt platforms and a triangle of steel, and therefore you're in both markets and forcing Cat then to cash out. So you can
optimization routine successful.
not let her keep that good market.
Elevator going up.
This is a real soup in the stock market. I'm not sure who his
Yeah.
ingredients were in what.
Cat seems to have stock advantage because she can always sell out these stocks and focus
Oh, yeah.
on one person.
Black market
That's
is
a good
online.
point. She can just sell out of Ryak and buy the tea. Which is almost started the play now. Because she knows the DT has 2 space elevators.
Mm-hmm.
The engineers have advanced
And that Scar is going into a space elevator, but it's probably a little too late for him.
It's rising.
I'm surprised that power is this strong in a game with... wait, where's the superconductor? Both DT and Cat has superconductor.
Yeah, so that'll quickly kill power. Because DT is in 4.
And yeah, Katrina will soon have 100% on DT,
Yeah.
even without selling out of Ryak. I think the power money helped it a lot.
Now Ryak is buying in.
Let the bidding.
Oh, he's trying to make Kat have to think twice there about whether she has to hit Ryak first.
So this is a timing when the other players, including Deskar, should be jumping into Kat's stock, because as soon as she finishes this bio, her stock price will jump like 10 per pip.
And now she's got to decide whether she wants to switch targets to Ryak, because Ryak owns.
Yeah, at this point you just buy Ryak, because it's like free money. And DT's money was kind of deleted by buying and selling stock.
But it was probably the right move to get him to live just an inch longer.
Profits rising.
DT needs 500k. This is Kat's game for sure. Let's see how she's doing on the optimizations. She's like halfway through optimizing everything. There's way too many claims now to be stopped.
The black market.
Yeah.
Of course, the black market is insane. EMP is 110k.
I think she can choose anyone, and she's not going to have a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Ryak is not making enough money for Tick. Let me look at the optimizations here. 27 optimizations from Cat, including 6 perfects.
Stock is being sold. Space elevator routine successful. So much money.
Okay, she chooses DT.
And if you weren't looking, and I said that one person has a space elevator at the colony, who would you think it is?
That Scar.
Yeah, he is making a legacy here, I think. If you know you have that Scar in the game, you should be buying stuff around the colony. Actually, this time it's not even hologram. Why is he doing this?
There is no hologram.
Yeah.
Well, last game he was worried about being indecisive. This game he's all about being bold. Being like, I'm going to put an on-hologrammed space elevator right by the colony. I think he feels safe because it's 70k to dynamite and 110k to shut down. So,
Besides,
Yes.
it's a situation between the 3 players other than the scars.
Yeah.
Makes it safer for him.
He wasn't really involved in the stock race. He was just sitting here.
that Scar basically...
That's good to have 700k.
That Scar
needs to win.
needs to buy out Cat and not Ryak. That's the only way he does this.
And Kat is changing her mind, it seems.
I
I
guess
thi-
it's just a bit worried, but either way, it's easier to win. DT regrets the optimization center auction, and yeah, I can see it because he didn't have great things to do with it.
Rising.
He could have gone for it, but he didn't really. He couldn't get some advantage out of it, and that means like a minute later, everybody went out of power and power started rising. So he could have gotten power money again without the auction.
Yeah, that's true. I think if it just had some carbon access, though, it would have been great.
Yeah, it's a very interesting race here.
Yeah, at this situation,
Oh,
Cat
it's not-
has more
The space elevator
profit.
is complete.
And
Yeah, I
per
mean,
second.
the percentages are close, but it's actually 400k that Scar needs. It's still like a minute or two away.
And she's 100%.
When the elite sells out, all the prices go to 1.
Yeah. Now this is game for another cat win. So we've got 2 cat wins and 1 DT win.
Mm-hmm. Very strong elite play on IL.
Yeah.
Especially the boost in the mid game, which was really strong, getting a 1k per second for 2 minutes. It needs to be contested, but it's so hard and it's single tile. Good.
Yeah. That's why you gotta be careful of those boosted pleasure domes.
Mm-hmm.
Successful elevator shipment. Profits rising.
Oh.
Like it is found.
What? Who's found?
Funding last year. Where did you find it?
Oh, down in that corner?
Yes.
There was some okay stuff there.
So he gets oxygen, but no aluminum and no carbon. If you're like top right, you get. Well, you would have to go at elite, but you get your secondary resource and carbon, but no oxygen. And neither feels good, for sure. Top left. Sorry.
Space elevator delivery. So much money.
Not sure. And cat is at 100%.
The pleasure dome is
There
full.
we go, GG.
Going
And Buffet ranks gives us decisive answers.
Decisive, yeah. Very good.
That's the first place. DT on second, that's Scar on third, and Ryak on fourth.
Yep, that boosted pleasure dome.
Yeah, that was insane.
And at the end here, optimization. Cat has 36 optimizations. There was only 20 more she could do.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. All that optimization.
And the revenue 524k. It's same as DT's off-road launches.
Yeah. When I first saw it, I thought it was terrible, but that's when I didn't realize that Scar was actually elite. That turned out to work really, really well.
And black market wise, Cat bought 3 extra claims, 3 EMPs, 3 boosts. Actually bought an underground nuke, 1 dynamite, 3 goon squads. Another thing I'll notice from Cat, and I've seen this a lot, is that her totals for spending on the black market tend to be a lot less. That she gets in there, gets them early and cheap, and so she has, generally when you divide the cost by the number of times she bought it, it's generally fairly low. So she's a deal hunter of the black market.
Mhm.